All right, let's talk about it. That first big financial milestone, saving your first $10,000, or pounds, or whatever your currency is. Today we're going to crack open what we're calling the 10,000 pound blueprint, a formula that's been proven time and again to help you build that rock-solid financial foundation.
Let's just be real for a minute. Does hitting that five-figure savings mark, that $10,000 goal, feel completely impossible? For so many of us, it can seem like this huge, daunting mountain that's just way too high to climb.
And you know what? That's because it is tough. It's a real challenge. Getting that first big chunk of savings together is almost always the hardest part of the journey. But it's also, without a doubt, the most crucial part. It's the launch pad for everything else you want to do financially.
Does any of this ring a bell? You feel like you're just stuck in that cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. And then, wouldn't you know it, boom, the car breaks down, an unexpected bill shows up. Or, hey, maybe you even get a little raise, but somehow your spending on takeout and subscriptions just kind of expands to eat it all up. That's lifestyle creep, my friends, and it's a silent killer of savings goals. But what if, instead of all that chaos, there was a clear, step-by-step path to follow, a proven way to get where you want to go? Well, that is exactly what we are unveiling right now.
So, what even is this blueprint? Look, it's not just another boring budget or a list of things you can't do. It's a whole strategic formula. It's part practical, tactical actions, the stuff you actually do, and part powerful mindset shifts, the way you think about money. The goal here isn't just to make saving 10 grand possible, it's to make it feel absolutely inevitable. And this right here is such a critical way to think about this whole thing. This journey is not about restriction. It's not about what you have to give up. No, it's about building. It's about you taking control and laying the foundation for your own financial freedom, brick by brick. Okay, so let's get into the nuts and bolts, the good stuff. This is the how-to, the step-by-step formula that you can literally start using the second this is over. Here's the whole game plan in one shot. It's just 4 core steps. We define, we automate, we optimize, and we track. That's it. Simple, easy to remember, but incredibly powerful when you put them together. So let's break each one down. Okay, let's dive into this. Step 1, define your target. This is all about getting crystal clear, because you can't hit a target you can't even see. First things first, you gotta do the simple math. $10,000 divided by how many months you want to take. Be realistic. Maybe it's 18 months, maybe it's 24. That gives you your monthly goal. Now here's the crucial part. Don't skip this. Write that number down. Slap it on a Post-it on your monitor, tape it to your bathroom mirror, make it your phone background. Make that number real and visible every single day. All right, step 2. This is where the magic happens. This is where we take willpower and decision-making completely out of the equation by automating your savings. This is the secret weapon, for real. You go into your bank account and you set up an automatic transfer to a totally separate savings account, ideally one that's a little hard to get to, and you schedule that transfer for the very same day you get paid. You see what this does? You're now treating your savings like it's your most important bill. You are paying your future self first before you pay anyone else. It just happens, no debate. On to step 3, optimize your cash flow. Okay, so we have our target, the system is automated, now it's time to put our foot on the gas and speed this whole thing up. Think of this as playing both offense and defense. On defense, you're going to find just three non-essential things to cut back on. Think daily coffees, subscriptions you forgot about. On offense, you're going to find one way to bring in a little more cash. Maybe it's a small side hustle, maybe you ask for a raise. And the golden rule: every single extra pound or dollar you find or earn goes straight into that savings account. And that brings us to the final action step, number 4, track and adjust. This is what keeps the whole system running smoothly, because let's face it, life happens. This blueprint is not a prison, it's a guide. You have to check in on it. Once a week, once every 2 weeks. Just see how you're doing. And if you have a bad month, it's fine. It's totally normal. You just adjust the plan, you don't throw it out. And maybe most importantly, you have to celebrate the wins. Every time you cross off another $1,000, do a little happy dance. Treat yourself to something small. That's what builds momentum. So we've got the 4 steps, but there's this secret ingredient that makes the whole thing actually work. It's your mindset. The steps are the what to do, but your mindset is the why you're doing it, and it's what's going to keep you going. And this is a really key mindset shift. You have 2 main levers you can pull: cutting your spending and increasing your income. Cutting spending is great.
It's about discipline, and it gives you an immediate impact. But there's a limit, right? You can only cut so much. Increasing your income, on the other hand, that's about growth, about opportunity, and its potential is literally unlimited. That's your long-term accelerator. The winning mindset uses both. So, you follow the plan, you put in the work, and you hit the goal. What's next? Well, here's the most important part. Hitting $10,000 isn't the finish line, it's the launch pad.
That number, 10,000, it is so much more than just money sitting in a bank. It is security. It's an emergency fund that lets you sleep at night. It's the freedom to walk away from a job you hate. It's the seed money for your first investment, the point where that magical thing called compound interest can really truly start working for you.
I mean, just look at this. Getting from 0 to 10,000, that is the foundation. It is the hardest part, by far. You're doing all the heavy lifting. But once that foundation is in place, the potential for future growth just takes off. It becomes so much easier from there.
So, there you have it. The plan is all laid out. The formula is simple and clear. The only question left is the one right there on your screen. Your blueprint is here. What are you going to build with it?